Welcome back. In just a little bit, Punxsutawney Phil is going to make his big prediction. It is Groundhog Day 2021. Thanks for being with us. I'm Casey Kantz, our chief meteorologist Joe Murgo, live at Gobbler's Knob. Joe, year number 20 for you, bud. Congratulations.
20 in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's it look up there?
This is very impressive.
Happy Groundhog Day.
And you know, Casey, on wearecentralpa.com, I have a nice article and talk about how I lived the movie, that every year's the same, and several years you've been involved with it. And then all of a sudden, this year, it's all different. There's no crowd here whatsoever. First time that there's very few people up at Gobbler's Knob. In fact, in World War II, Phil didn't even come. He didn't want to give any intelligence away about the weather. So, and then if you want to talk about a forecast where he made and there was no one in the crowd, the first time since at least 1900, 120 years. So, yeah, and Casey, they're getting ready. The
I see that.
Inner Circle is going to be making a march down. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, won't you please give a rousing welcome to the Inner Circle of the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club as they make their annual trek to Gobbler's Knob.
Joe, I see the snow has picked up a bit there, huh?
Yeah, it's still pretty much a flurry, but yeah, it's cloudy as cloudy could be. So are you sticking with your prediction that he's going to see a shadow?
Well, you tried to get me to change it there at the end of the show this morning. I'm sticking with it. I still think he sees a shadow. What say you?
Okay, and what's going on? They're slowly working their way down to the stage. These are the members of the Inner Circle. They work hard all year long and really work hard. The last one in line, Bill Cooper, ex-handler, and I have some great photos with him, an ex-president of the Groundhog Club, and so he is one who has spoken Groundhogese. So they're going to go over and they are going to introduce all the folks on the stage, and you see they're gathering around the stump. It will be interesting what Phil has to say, because a lot of times he'll throw in more than just his forecast of whether he sees his shadow or not. He'll actually sometimes make a statement. One time he wanted the Steelers to win the Super Bowl. And one time you're happy with that. I'm going to let you hear a little bit.
At dawn from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, happy Groundhog Day. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. Normally, there are thousands of you here with us, helping us celebrate. This year, a few of you did manage to sneak in replica form. We have your cutouts. We've put you down front. Your avatars are our crowd, and you look great. Thank you. But without the thousands of you here, live in person, we really didn't know what to do with ourselves this year. We tried to take advantage of it and fill the time the best we could. Housekeeping, really. We changed some light bulbs. We fixed that wobbly fence post. We vacuumed the stage. Since last year's prediction, Punxsutawney Phil got a new tree stump. The old one was looking a little worn, and we retired it to the Hall of Fame. This one's been here a few months, but I can assure you that the whole place still has that new stump smell. It's so overpowering. Anyway, since that last prediction in 2020, it's been a unique year. During that year, we've noticed that people all around the world have latched on to Groundhog Day. On radio and television, trending on social media, even in talking to your friends and family from afar, people have been referencing Groundhog Day. It has felt like at times we're all living the same day over and over again. And while Groundhog Day has come to mean that, Groundhog Day also shows us that the monotony ends. The cycle will be broken. Some days it might not feel like it, or you might not believe it. But today actually is Groundhog Day. There's only one. And there is quite literally a new day coming up over the horizon right there. And it looks pretty good. And today feels like Groundhog Day. For real. Now, for the main event, Thunder or Circle?
Okay, they're going to introduce
Okay,
the,
folks, the inner
members
circle of the Punxsutawney
and,
Groundhog Club. Let
a
me
very,
first introduce an emeritus member.
nice
Rusty
speech
Johnson,
of
a decorated
the
World War
time
II veteran.
that we're in right now with the
50th trek to
pandemic,
Gobbler's
which
Knob.
really has
Termed the chief health
changed
man.
things.
Emeritus member
For this
Bill Cooper,
135-year
the Wind Warden. Emeritus
tradition.
member Digger Odell.
But they're
Bill
trying to keep
Daly.
it as close as possible, even though there's
And we'll
only
start
some
on
of
this
us.
side with Ozone, Pat Osakowicz,
Introducing the
Pat
members
Cassidy, the head huntsman,
of the inner circle.
a new member. Jeff Groob, Sky Painter. Jason Grusky, The Big Chill. John Johnson, Chief Health Man. Jory Siriann, Daybreaker. Our other new member, Rob McCoy, Downpour. And one of our esteemed members, Iceman.
So-
And up front, we got AJ DeRoom, his handler. We have our vice president, the shingle shaker, Tom Dunkel, and Jeff Lundy, our president. Sir.
So, as you notice, they all have winter-like nicknames, and I will tell you, it is really hard to get into the inner
Ladies
circle.
and gentlemen, boys and girls from
and
around the world.
this is really
safely
important.
in
Let's
your
hear
home.
from the
We welcome you to the
president of the Inner Circle,
135th
Jeff Lundy.
Annual, prognostication by Punxsutawney Phil. I'm Jeff Lundy. I'm president of the Groundhog Club, and my role today is to try to interpret what Phil tells me. And in order to do that, I've been given a special cane, and I'm going to ask the former president, Mr. Dealey, to hand me that cane. Thank you. With this cane, I can communicate with Phil. But before we do that, let me tell you that could it be a shadow and 6 more weeks of winter? Or could it be no shadow and an early spring? Well, we're going to find out here shortly.
I will tell you, the sky is cloudy as cloudy can be.
Event today, I
and
talked to
snowflakes are coming
Phil.
down.
Phil had us prepare 2 scrolls. One is a winter
And one is spring. Shingle Shaker, do you have those scrolls? Can you place those scrolls on the stump? And I would ask if we have his royal carpet. If you could get those scrolls out. And one is winter and one is spring. What I'm going to do now is we're going to get Phil up. And how do we get Phil up? Usually there's 30, 40,000 people who are yelling, Phil, Phil, Phil. We're going to ask you at home in front of your TV or live streaming to join us and get Phil up. Right now, Phil, 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 Phil. I think we're ready. Are you ready at home? We're ready.
Here we go, folks.
AJ, are you ready?
We'll see what kind of mood Phil's in today. He's saying it's warm in there. I don't want to come out this year. There you go. There you are, folks. He's out of his burrow. They'll now place him on top of the stump to talk to the president of the club.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Seer of Seers, the great Oz of weather forecasting, Punxsutawney Phil.
And his 135th prognostication. How does he stay alive? Well, each summer he drinks an elixir.
Gentlemen, let's find out
Brings
what
back
Phil
his
has
youth.
to say. Come round. Hi, what do you think? Wait a minute, let me, this one? Is it this one? Okay. Okay. Oh, you look beautiful today. All right.
Phil is in
We
a
think
great
we have
mood
a prediction. Shingle Shaker. Can you read the prognostication?
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Now, this second day of February, 2021, the 135th annual trek of Punxsutawney Groundhog Club. Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his burrow at 7:25 a.m. by his handler and friend on this quiet morning where few can attend. In Groundhog He's, Phil directed the president and the inner circle to his prediction scroll that reads, "It's a beautiful morning, this I can see, with all my fans viewing virtually. My faithful followers being safe and secure, our tradition of Groundhog Day must endure. We have all passed through the darkness of night, but now see hope in morning's bright light. But now, when I turn to see, there's a perfect shadow cast of me. 6 more weeks of winter there will be."
There you have it, folks. Phil says, despite the clouds, he did see a shadow. And a lot of times that's what he does because he knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, Punxsutawney Phil has made his prediction. It's 6 more weeks of winter. But I want to tell you, he also told us after winter, you're looking forward to one of the most beautiful and brightest springs you've ever seen. I'm going to turn it back over to Moonshine. Thank you, and all yous at home, stay safe.
I have one, thank you. Hey, all right.
Okay,
winter it will
so
be.
Phil made his prediction. The usual, most of the time,
Punxsutawney Phil has
he
seen
has
his shadow.
over 100 times.
Winters.
It's 106, as
20
they said.
springs, 10 years
he-
lost to history. We have no record. But
So
it will
he
be a
did see
winter.
a shadow,
So,
and
until
probably
we
a good
see
move,
you
even though it's
again
cloudy.
right here next
And
year,
there is a pretty sharp area of cold air
Groundhog
coming
Day.
our way
Happy
next week.
Groundhog
So I can't really blame them for that. So this tradition continued on, even though the only people here are a few media and cutouts at Gobbler's Knob in Punxsutawney. The members of the inner circle, sad that people can't be here, same for Phil, but times warranted it. And well, this is probably the only time this will happen. And Phil has told me earlier today that he hopes and he believes everyone will be back next year on February 2nd. So this is a situation where Phil, and he is getting his photo taken. So Phil is going to be going back to his burrow, safe inside the library after this, sitting out the rest of the winter season. So that is the latest from Gobbler's Knob on this snowy and cloudy morning across central Pennsylvania. Usually there is a line of people who take their photos with Phil afterwards. Well, this year they're the cardboard cutouts, as a lot of people are there. So Casey, your prediction was right.
Really,
You saw a shadow despite a good deal of clouds. What do you think about it?
well, I'll tell you what, Joe. I mean, it really an historic morning for you and for everybody there at Gobbler's Knob. This is a situation that, you know, we certainly hope we never see again. But I mean, you're really living through history right now, and the mood there. I'm curious. Is it almost like? Is it difficult for the inner circle and for Phil and for you? There's no crowd there. Is it a different mood for you guys out there today?
It really is, because the inner circle worked so hard. They were hoping it would happen, but unfortunately it didn't. So live from Gobbler's Knob, we'll see you later on.
All right, appreciate it, Joe. Thank you much.
This has been a WTAJ News Special Report.